And we're here with the Losers Lounge. Everybody say your name for the pod. My name's Noah.
All right, my name is Ubong.
Paul.
Boo.
What do you mean, boo?
That
I said
was
my
lame.
name. I did what I needed to do.
Bro, I don't listen. You always want to be different.
How am I want to be
Alrighty.
different?
Y'all, so
No,
this
explain to me how I want to be different.
Listen,
Paul, shut up.
You shut up. Excuse me. This
We
is
have 45 minutes. Losers Lounge is a sports podcast, and we'll be talking about the past, present, and future of sports. We talk about everything from basketball to football to soccer, maybe.
I don't do
keep
hits
going.
and those. What does
Yeah,
that mean?
and yeah, we're called the Losers Lounge because
You could've-
there's always too many winners in life. You gotta have some losers. So
How
the
dare you?
our agenda for most episodes will have an unpopular opinion of the day. We'll talk about the past, the present, and the future, and maybe a few tier lists here and there.
okay.
So,
So let's jump right into it.
what's our unpopular opinion, boys?
Do you guys think Jordy Nelson is a first ballot Hall of Famer?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Okay, listen, but this was also like there was also another part of this question that was posed, and it was Jordy Nelson was Cooper Kupp before Cooper
Because
Kupp.
he's a white boy.
That's literally it.
And because he's that guy.
Literally, is it literally just because he's white?
Because he's like that.
Okay.
But like they had
You can't
similar.
compare
Okay,
players
they
like
weren't
that.
flashy players. They were just straight. Okay, yeah, but like they were just super fundamental guys who ran the routes they needed to run, and they catch the ball, they get down. They don't do all this other stuff. Like
What you mean all this other stuff?
okay, like taking the
I'll have you know, Cooper Kupp is a man of God.
take a receiver like Justin Jefferson,
Yes.
and then take a receiver like Cooper Kupp.
So what?
How do the celebrations differ?
So are you calling Cooper Kupp boring?
Okay, not boring, just like he just like does his job.
Yes.
Okay, Ubong, why do you disagree that Jordy Nelson's a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Well, who said I disagree?
You
Listen.
said no.
Okay.
You literally said no.
Oh, well, yeah, because he's not for. Listen, okay. If you look at his stats, right, and if you look at his entire career, okay, he spent 10 years with the Packers, okay. Only about like what 5 of those years are like elite, really good years now, okay. It's
So how does that make him
2011
not
it's
a
the stretch
first ballot Hall of
2011
Famer?
to 2016.
So are you saying first ballot Hall of Famer needs to be better than for more than 5 years?
Okay,
Is that what you're saying?
But like, let's look at
Okay, in that
what
case,
he was at
in
his
that
peak.
case-
Hold on.
All right.
Let's look at what he was on his peak.
Yeah.
In his peak year, where what he had the most yards, he had 1,500 yards and 13 touchdowns. That's literally a great year. Okay, I'm not trying to make it seem like that's not an elite year worthy of praise, but like, I don't know, that's it. Like, that's his best year ever.
So what's wrong with that?
That's his best year ever. And then you look at the one he had after that. That's
All
a
right.
good year,
I'm
but
like-
he didn't get Pro Bowls.
I'm gonna give you this question.
He doesn't. No, he has one Pro Bowl in his entire career. He doesn't have a single All Pro. When we look at some of the guys in the National Football Hall of Fame, they have multiple of each one, not just one. Now, the Comeback Player of the Year is nice and all, but like that's not a like big achievement. Like that's not one of those awards that like you look back at and it's like that's great.
I unfortunately have to agree with Ubong on this one.
I could have sworn you just agree with me the other day.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I'm gonna
Don't
look
twist
up-
my words.
First ballot Hall
Don't
of
twist
Fame
my words.
receivers, and we're gonna compare.
Because we look at
All right.
guys like Antonio.
But I
Brown.
also, my unpopular opinion, I don't even think Cooper Kupp is a Hall of Famer at this current stage in his career. So saying he's Cooper Kupp before
Okay,
Cooper
actually,
Kupp,
all right,
when
I agree
Cooper
with you
Kupp
now
is
because
even-
first ballot, there's only a
He's a Hall of
handful of
Fame.
first ballot Hall of Famers.
Like, come on, guys. We're talking about
because I don't even think Antonio Brown's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Even
I
though
mean,
he
he.
deserve it.
Well,
that's because he's crazy.
Yeah,
But
that's yeah.
Yeah, that-
yeah,
Okay,
the
do you
CTE hit
think
him
do you
hard.
think OBJ is
No.
no,
first?
no.
Okay.
He's gonna
All
make
right.
the Hall, but
The
not
only
first.
first
Sounds like
ballot
we
Hall of
agree.
Famers right now are probably Julio Jones.
Julio and
yeah.
what's his
D-Hop.
name?
D-Hop.
Mm.
D-Hop.
I'm not sure about
D-Hop.
first
D-Hop. D-Hop.
Fitzgerald, Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald.
That's it. That's that I can think of offense.
Justin Jefferson, if he keeps doing what he's doing.
But that's
barely.
that's too early.
What about
way
Tay?
too early?
What about Tay?
Nah.
No.
Listen,
He needs to
He
win
could-
something first.
Yeah.
He needs
If
to
he
win
won a Super Bowl
first.
first year with the Raiders easily, but no, he didn't even
Yeah.
get close. He didn't even make the playoffs.
That's wow. That Raiders team was so sad, and they're still not good. So.
Not
Yes.
talking about unpopular
Yes.
opinions anymore.
Yes,
We're talking about the past.
NFL injuries. Listen, okay.
Paul, what are your thoughts on Nick Chubb?
Hope his legs okay. I guess.
okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, so who do you guys think what
You just-
what injury that's happened will impact their team the most? Like which player that got injured,
Joe Burrow.
them not having
Joe Burrow.
I think Aaron Rodgers.
I mean,
Burrow.
you really think Joe
Yes,
Burrow's
yes.
injury hurts more than Aaron
Yes.
Rodgers being out?
Dude,
mean,
the Jets are
I
a
don't see it.
completely different team without Rodgers.
I mean, but you could have said Aaron Rodgers was going to get hurt, and regardless, even if he didn't tear his ACL, that O line was still looking very suspect.
Okay,
Extremely
but
suspect.
Aaron Rodgers to Zach Wilson, that's a big gap. That's a huge gap.
Top 10 to top 50
Shoot,
quarterback play.
I'll take Nick Boyle over Sam Wilson.
Okay, what team is Nick Boyle on right
Zach Wilson. I don't even know,
now?
but it doesn't even matter. I'll take Tim
you
Boyle.
wouldn't. That's no, you wouldn't. Zach Wilson knows the playbook. What is Nick Boyle doing right now?
Okay, I think Zach
Working
Wilson's
at
bottom
Burger
tier.
King, exactly. Not doing anything.
Let's wait till that tier list.
Do not disrespect Nick Boyle like that. Nick Boyle is out the. Nick Boyle is a tight end, first of all.
Tim Boyle. Tim Boyle. Tim.
He doesn't
Tim.
know his.
Tim Boyle.
Tim Boyle, okay. Let's see.
Oh, he's literally on the Jets. He's the backup.
Actually,
Uh,
let's see.
Who is the third string? Give me Timothy Kevin Boyle from
Timothy?
Eastern Kentucky
Over Zach Wilson.
over Zachary Wilson.
Listen, he literally doesn't have any stats, bro.
I would have not.
No, he
take-
does. Bro, he's bounced.
Okay, but
Listen, the Jets aren't looking good with Zach
No,
Wilson
they're
unless
really
he
not.
improves throughout the year, which could
Yeah.
happen.
No, that's not gonna happen.
You don't think he can?
No,
He can. He can.
he can, but he won't.
Okay, well that's a different thing.
He can't.
like
I mean,
feel like-
everybody can do stuff, but most people won't do stuff.
well, I feel like under Aaron's instruction, he can get better,
And what instruction?
and also year 3.
So look at Fields right now. He regressed.
Okay, Justin
Look at-
Fields and the dumpster fire that's the Chicago Bears is a whole different thing.
dumpster fire.
Like, listen, I don't know if we want to get into the Bears, but geez,
They're
wow,
terrible. Real
At-
bad.
Garbage.
everything,
Extremely.
every aspect
Coaching
of the organization.
terrible. O line terrible. QB terrible.
Well, Justin Fields not terrible. But
Terrible.
he's not terrible.
He is.
No, he's not.
Except him.
He's a dynamic runner.
No, he's not. I mean, yes, he is.
He lit-
but he can't pass the ball. He needs.
That's fair.
He needs 8 seconds in the pocket to do anything. And,
That's
and even when he does get 8 seconds, he still doesn't do anything.
After he
Okay,
gets
but
his
I don't
son,
think
he
you can
goes
put
back.
that on Fields.
Yes, I can.
You got to put that on the
I
O line. You got to
literally
put that
will.
on coaching.
No,
You got to put
no,
that on
at
his
some point, you just got
weapons.
to put responsibility on yourself and say,
some
I got to
point.
do better. I got to do better.
Okay, but at some okay, but like they all deserve blame
Exactly.
because like
Yeah,
no
it's not
aspect
just
of
Justin.
all of them are equally
like
terrible.
Like
I
let's
agree
point
with you
to
on that.
what okay, like unbiasedly, what is the strength of the Chicago Bears? What do they do well
Run.
on the field, off the field?
That's it. Run at good designed QB plays.
Do they do that?
Run plays. Not this year, but last year they did.
We're talking about
Definitely.
this year.
Oh,
I
not much.
feel like normally they have a
Not
good
much.
defense, right?
No, they don't. Not this year.
Not this year.
But
Talking
like
about this year.
sometimes.
No.
Oh well, this year, yeah,
They
nothing.
traded all their best defensive players
year, they're
to start
bad.
their rebuild.
This year, maybe like QB sneaks, but that's literally all Justin Fields.
That's they don't do QB sneaks. That's the Eagles.
I mean, not QB sneaks, just like running with the quarterback.
Yeah, but those are
Oh,
like
broken plays.
But
with
Yeah,
those
the
aren't-
broken
running-
plays.
Yeah, those aren't designed.
Yeah,
those aren't
no, I
design
guess so.
scrambles. Those are just broken.
I don't think they do anything. Didn't they just fire
Yeah, they just fired their defensive coordinator,
Oh, what's his name again?
Allen Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's just Matt
over.
Eberflus.
As we talk about this ESPN article I just saw, is Ryan Poise, the Bears GM, says Bears don't view Justin Fields as a finger pointer, and coaches are doing all they can to help him improve. That's what he just said.
Well, yeah.
Who said that?
The
Justin Fields.
Bears GM.
Dang.
Yeah.
But that's because
Should have just taken Bryce and get traded Fields. I would have done that.
I
in
still
an
wouldn't have done
instant.
that.
In an instant.
Because like my thing is right. Even if Justin Fields is just terrible this year, like they get to go into next year's draft with possibly 2 top 10 picks, and like I get 2 top 10 picks and DJ Moore. Like I'm taking that over Bryce Young probably, unless Bryce Young is him, which I still think he will be.
I feel like we need to give Bryce Young time
Listen,
prove himself.
because it's been 2 games and he's really not throwing to anyone.
Okay, but
He's
also
throwing-
who does he have?
Well, he's throwing to the corpse of
Adam Thielen?
Yeah,
Love to see him.
DJ Chark?
Miles Sanders. Love to see him do that.
Yeah.
So, do you guys believe in the Monday Night Football curse?
No.
Because let's think about it. Last year, the last Monday Night Football game, DeMar Hamlin dies on the field, literally. Week 1, Aaron Rodgers tears his Achilles in the first minute of the game. And then this recent Monday Night Football, Nick Chubb destroys his knee. So who's next?
But listen,
Not going to target Puka Nakua.
the
Puka Nakua?
No, not,
Puka
not the run.
Nakua.
No,
Not Nick Chubb,
Aaron Donald.
or DeMar Hamlin.
Don't wish that on AD.
Listen, he has his
What,
ring.
are we really doing prediction on who's going to get hurt?
Yeah, this is an extremely messed up conversation.
Yeah. Okay, but also what was messed up was a fan dying at Gillette Stadium on Sunday night.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's
she
actually
got
talk
punched in the head.
Like, it's kind of weird how the NFL kind of like swept this under the rug.
They
a little
didn't
bit.
sweep it under the rug.
Ubong's our
Well, not like
specialist
swept
on
under
this.
the
They
rug.
just
but,
didn't
like,
report it.
Ubong,
Yeah.
tell us what happened.
it's
That's not sweeping under the rug. It's like making sure no outlet reports it. That's sweeping under the rug. They just didn't report it themselves.
basically.
Hey, we should
That's not
explain it
basic.
That's
first.
more or less the same thing.
No, it's not.
Ubong,
It's
explain.
literally not.
Okay, so at Gillette Stadium, Patriots versus Dolphins. I believe 2 fans broke out into a fight, and then one guy knocked the other guy out, and he has to be resuscitated on the field, or in the stadium, and they took him to the hospital, and he later died. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing this article right now. It said the fan who died did not suffer traumatic injury, meaning he probably got a heart attack. Rest in peace to condolences for
What's his name?
his name was Dale Mooney, 53 of New Hampshire.
His kid was there too.
Yeah, that's actually really sad.
Yeah, that's messed up.
That's really sad.
I feel like the NFL should do more to discourage fighting.
Oh yeah.
Because do people get banned from like stadiums, or is it just like I think they
feel
might
like-
get like temporary bans,
Yeah.
but like there's no place for fighting in the stands.
Yeah.
Now on the field it's different,
Oh, on the field.
especially if you watch
know.
them AFC North brawls. But
Yeah.
yeah, like keep it to spectating if you're a spectator.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Amen.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Always.
Amen, Paul. So we all play fantasy football here.
Yep.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about our teams.
My team's the best. Even though I haven't won a game yet, my team's the best.
Here at Eastbrook, we have our Eastbrook Fantasy League. And your boys projected number 1. Just have to say.
Okay.
Not for long.
Okay, but let's actually go through it. Okay, who do you
Alright.
think so far through 2 weeks has been the most unlucky?
Me.
Like team wise?
Yeah.
I think Paul Loki. I'll have to admit Paul.
What
'Cause-
happened to Paul's team?
Paul, what did happen to your team, bro?
Like,
You're
why-
0-2 to
why
start
are you
started
0-2?
off.
Okay.
Talk
Hey.
about your season so far.
Let-
Who's
let's-
letting you down?
Okay. Okay. Let's go back to week 1. I was projected to win 80%, 20%. And then Kirk Christian Kirk dropped a whopping 0 points. Dallas Goddard, you also dropped a.
Sorry.
So sorry.
Dallas Goddard also dropped a whopping 0 points.
Okay.
My other Cam Makers, you're trash. Good luck on the Vikings getting 3 carries a game.
Weren't you just telling me you picked him up yesterday?
So
You literally
You want him?
Okay,
want him?
he literally called me
no,
yesterday and said Cam Akers is now the Vikings' new
And you picked
number
him up?
one running
Yeah.
back,
Wait,
and
who
he
dropped
picked
him?
him back up.
Who? Oh,
He
Elijah
dropped him.
Moore.
He
Oh, and
drafted
you
him.
You want
Pick him
Elijah
back
Moore?
No,
Go,
he
go
drafted
get
him.
Nah.
He dropped
Go
him.
get
and now
that
he got
3
him
points
back.
from Elijah Moore.
I don't have Elijah Moore.
He's in waivers. You want him?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Don't.
There's a reason I didn't pick him up.
Exactly. Anyone want Cam Makers? Get.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Okay, but also, bro, your bench is rough,
What do you mean rough?
dude. You don't even have like a replacement. Like, you're never gonna start this Tyler Algier.
Yes, I am.
No,
Romeo
you're not.
Dobbs is a nobody when Christian Watson comes back.
Are you? Excuse me.
And you got 2 quarterbacks in your bench, and you got JT in your
Actually,
IR.
I have 1 quarterback.
No, you have Tua
None.
and Justin.
He traded Tua for Saquon.
Oh,
Let's
I
talk
forgot.
about that.
Yeah, let's
Listen.
talk about that scam of a trade.
Yeah.
Buffoonery is what it is. It's buffoonery.
I'm just like that. You can't make deals like I can. Simple.
No, you just scammed
Simple.
Isaiah.
Listen,
That's what you
Scam.
did.
You don't know how to talk to people.
Listen,
You don't know
okay.
how to make trades like I can.
Nah.
Okay. So basically, he did a trade for Tua for Saquon, just 1-for-1, and although Saquon is probably going to be out for 2-3 weeks, that's a scam.
That's not a scam.
He got
Yo,
fleeced.
you don't know
Listen,
what you're
Isaiah-
talking about.
He
Simple.
got fleeced. Isaiah, our friend, he's also in the league. He got absolutely fleeced, and he didn't need to make the trade.
He
Yes, he
really
did.
didn't.
But hey, so, especially since Dak dropped 20 points and he placed the Cardinals this week. Like,
Dang.
yeah, it wasn't good decision making.
All right, but let's talk about your team, Mubong.
Am I saying?
Tell us about your
Okay,
team.
so listen, right now
It's your 1-1.
I'm 1-1, and if I'm gonna be completely real, week 1 was a fluke. Okay, like if I'm gonna be
Dang.
completely real, okay, like Lamar Jackson scored. Okay, so I have Jalen Hurts. I was going against Lamar Jackson, T. Higgins, and Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce was in the lineup, but he didn't play because he was hurt with his hyperextended knee. So that's 0 points. T. Higgins went for 0 points, and Lamar went for 6.5. When like all 3 of them were like combined projected like 50, like
Jeez.
40, 50 points. And so yeah, that
So-
was kind of fluky.
So basically, you're saying the only reason you won was because your opponent,
Was terrible. Yes.
aka your girlfriend, had a terrible
Yes, it
team
was
that you
terrible.
picked for her.
That's not
also.
true. Listen,
Let's talk about it, Paul.
hold on. I'm not done with my
Yeah,
week 2
you lost your
synopsis.
3rd round pick for next year.
That's not happening.
That's literally
That's
what's
not
gonna
happening.
happen.
I can't lose.
You-
my
If
you
week.
anybody's
lost it.
confused,
It's
Mr.
gone.
Ubong over here helped his girlfriend with her team.
It was her birthday.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
What you
It
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Boo-hoo.
Screw her
Well, I'm
birthday.
supposed to
Nobody
have-
cares.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Cassie, if you're listening,
I met everything
happy
I
birthday,
just
but
said. No,
you didn't deserve that.
No, happy birthday. Don't cheat.
Jeez, bro. Why so bitter, bro?
It's not bitter.
Listen,
Rules are rules.
Okay, but you do have
that was
all the
never
rules.
because that was never explicitly.
You know the
stated.
rules. You knew
No,
you're not
no,
supposed to do. You
That
know
was
you're not
never
supposed to do
explicitly
that.
stated.
Yes, you did.
Who said that?
Yeah. Common sense said that.
No,
That's
it
what-
didn't.
Yes,
No,
it
it
did.
didn't.
Yes, it did.
When?
What do you mean when?
I just feel like that's just a given. Like
Given.
if you're
You
playing
ju- you
fantasy
know you're
football,
not
you just
supposed to do
know
that.
for a
Dog,
fact.
Why you
that-
didn't tell
Dog,
anybody?
if you
'cause
didn't
knew.
want me to help her, then why did you schedule it on her birthday?
Dog, I didn't
Nobody
know it
knows
was
her
her
birthday.
birthday.
We don't know
How
her
did I know it was her
birthday.
birthday?
You're literally the commissioner,
dog,
bro.
Dog. How am I supposed to know? So as a commissioner, I'm supposed to know all of y'all's birthday?
You're
you kidding me?
You're the commissioner and you're her friend too. Also,
All right, but also I didn't know her birthday. Like
I don't know her birthday.
I,
don't-
I
Who was
barely
supposed
even
to-
know y'all's birthday, bro.
Exactly.
I just know you're
I
born
don't-
on 666 Ubong.
I only know Bong's birthday. I don't know his birthday night.
Dog, mine is on Thanksgiving this
Yeah.
year.
Well, okay. What's my birthday then?
Your birthday is in March.
What day? Exactly.
I just don't know what day. But you don't know
Exactly.
the day of mine either. So
Exactly. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but you don't know the day.
just
Like,
said that.
what is the letter? The number? Not the letter.
24th.
Nope.
Come
Yes.
on, bro.
Nope.
It's the
It is.
26th, right?
Nope.
It's not.
Dang, y'all
27.
all fake.
You said it's
y'all
on
all
20.
fake.
You
You
said
don't
it's
even
on
know my
Thanksgiving.
I
birthday.
said
You don't even know my
23rd.
birthday.
23rd.
Dog, we all fake.
But we, no. Ubal,
We all
we're
fake.
not fake to you because we all know your birthday.
We remember mine and we remember Cameron's.
Because Cameron
Cameron's
won't
on
shut up
Halloween.
Yeah,
about it,
because
bro.
they're memorable days.
No,
And
'cause
also
Cameron's
he makes it known to
I'm always
everybody.
on. It's Halloween, man.
Still.
That's my birthday, man.
Still, they're memorable. Maybe you guys should keep talking
Dog,
about
mine
your
is
birthdays
literally on Thanksgiving. How is that
Literally
not
every single-
memorable?
because it's not on Thanksgiving every year.
Okay, but
It's
like,
different.
Exactly.
Cameron's is always on October 31st. Shout out Cameron.
shout out Cameron. You the G.
All right, so Noah, what went wrong with your team? Or right?
Okay,
What are
honestly, let's talk about how right it went. I think week one was just I lost week one, but it was against Mr. B, who has a stacked team. I'll go through my team. So at the quarterback, we have Mr. Josh Allen, Joe Mixon, James Conner. Okay, I will say Jamar Chase has been letting me down, and I don't know if I should trade him or not.
I'll trade you Saquon for him.
But also waiver wire king baby, because I picked up Puka Nakua of the Los Angeles Rams. And I have Mike Evans. So my team's looking pretty well rounded. I made a trade with Ubong earlier. I gave away Amari Cooper for Kamara and Christian Watson, which I think will help me out in the long run. Just not yet.
I also got Cortland Sutton, who I traded.
Oh yeah, I just forgot that man existed. To be honest,
Jonathan Taylor.
I would love JT,
Okay.
but it just depends what your offer is.
Okay. Give me Mike Evans and Puka Nakua, and you got Jonathan
Nakua,
Taylor.
bro. There's no
Absolutely not.
T.
Nakua is one of the
Keep saying
best.
Puka Nakua.
Puka Nakua.
It's a K.
Puka
Nakua.
Puka
Say
Nakua.
Cool.
Puka Nakua. I'm literally saying the exact same thing you are.
No,
Nakua.
you're not.
Yes, I am.
It's literally.
I
Nakua.
literally am. Don't even do that.
Okay,
No.
Paul, say poo.
Poo.
Say cool.
Cool.
No, Puka.
Puka.
Not Puku.
Puka.
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 Okay,
No.
now say no.
Nah.
Cool.
Kua.
Yeah,
Say it.
Puka Nakua.
Puka Nakua.
No.
Yeah, oh
See,
my
he's doing that on
God.
purpose. Yeah.
Died.
So,
Should we rank these quarterbacks, y'all?
Who's the best quarterback in the league?
Patrick Mahomes. That's
Okay, number 2. Who's best? Number
Josh
2.
Allen.
Jalen Hurts.
Josh Allen. Whoa.
Josh
what are y'all
Allen.
on?
Jalen Hurts.
What you mean?
Wait, let's go
Jalen
one by
Hurts?
one. Let's go one by one. Hold
Okay,
on.
okay.
Hold on. It's
Okay,
loading.
fine.
The website's loading.
Okay. Okay, so we all know Patrick Mahomes
Yeah, that's
is
everybody agrees
the
on
best
that.
quarterback in the league.
Are
Best
we doing
quarterback all
injuries?
time.
Are we doing injury people?
No,
too?
we're just doing starting quarterbacks of the teams currently. So Aaron Rodgers. Oh, well, I guess Aaron Rodgers is in this list. But if this freaking website would load.
Mute.
All right.
Hey.
Okay, starting quarterback tier list. All right, let's start with Mr. Josh Allen. So we got the S tier with the best players A, B, C, D. Josh Allen. I think it's the automatic S tier.
What?
Josh Allen is S tier.
We're not doing S tier. We're just doing like
A, B, C,
Our
D.
order. Our personal order.
okay, Mahomes, number 1 for everybody.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay.
Undisputed.
Okay.
Number
Undisputed.
2.
Let's all go first.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
Okay.
Mahomes. Everybody agrees.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts.
Let's stop there.
What do you
Okay.
mean stop there?
Listen, let's just stop there.
Well, why
who's
is
your
Jalen-
two?
Number 2.
No, who's your her two?
Josh Allen.
Okay. Well, my number 2 is Joe Burrow.
Stop it.
Okay.
It's not even better than Herbert stuff.
Listen. Okay. So let's
We're not talking about team record here. We're talking about individual talent.
I
I
know.
would rather have
But
him.
you know, we're
And
not
Josh
talking
Allen.
about. Okay, we're not talking about individual talent. Also, that's too vague. We're talking about. We can talk about talent, but also
Quarterback.
performance.
Okay, fine. Performance
Listen, Joe Burrow.
is 0-2.
You just
And
said
he's
not to
injured.
say talk about that.
Listen, Joe Burrow, when healthy, is the second best quarterback in the league. Joe Burrow outplayed Josh Allen in that divisional game this year. Literally, that was cleanly. He was clearly the better quarterback of the two when they played in the divisional. And Jalen Hurts, listen, Jalen Hurts had the best team last year. Like he easily, when it comes to the best defense, he probably had he doesn't have as good as weapons as Joe Burrow does, but he still had a top 5 receiving core last year on top of the best O-line in the league. Like Jalen Hurts has had everything handed to him, and that was also his only first year being elite.
All right, but what about Josh Allen?
I don't turnover machine Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen plays dumb football.
Okay, AFC Championship for the past 2 years?
So
Both our guys have been to the Super Bowl.
exactly.
Okay, but did they win the Super
get
Bowl?
on another level.
Did they win the Super Bowl?
No.
What
Did
did
Josh
Josh Allen win? Nothing.
Josh Allen.
Nothing.
I'm just saying in general, starting quarterback. Give me Josh Allen over Burrow.
Yeah,
and Hurts,
he's gonna give you one of those stupid 3-pick games and not do anything with it.
Yes, 350 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Exactly.
Okay, but we can all agree
Foolishness.
that Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, and what's the last one?
Burrow.
They're all S tier.
Yeah, and Herbert. What do you mean?
Listen, I'm not sure about her, bro.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Listen.
If
Paul,
nobody's
make the case.
succeeding with that head coach that doesn't know what to make a good call, and that defensive coordinator that's absolutely not good. Not good.
Listen,
You talking about
All
the
I'm
Chargers
saying-
offensive coordinator?
Defensive coordinator, terrible.
What, their coach?
Chargers?
Coaching staff,
The Chargers?
horrendous.
I believe-
Defense, atrocious. They can't do anything right. Simple.
Listen, all I'm saying is I don't think Patrick
Doesn't prove
Mahomes, Josh Allen, or Joe Burrow, or Jalen Hurts is gonna throw a 28-point lead.
Yeah.
But you act like it's him who did that.
It was
Bro,
him.
what?
It wasn't
but
him.
isn't he
How
the
is it
quarterback?
not him?
Is
Okay,
it, so the quarterback
you
gets
can
all the
argue.
responsibility.
You can argue that he
The
didn't do anything wrong, but if you have a
didn't do anything
28-point
right.
lead and still lose the game,
There's something wrong
Yeah,
with
when
he
you.
your
has to do
receivers
something. If
are
you're
all doing
if you're a
nothing
top 5
right,
S-tier
when you're doing
quarterback,
when you're doing nothing right, what are you supposed to do?
okay, he may have done nothing wrong, but he didn't win them the game.
Yeah, and also you're
He didn't
talking
do anything
about
to win
throwing
them the
leads.
game.
Didn't Josh Allen that same postseason throw to almost mess up a game to a backup QB in the Dolphins?
Listen, they won.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I just really wanted to do
Listen,
that.
but they won the game though.
That doesn't
That's
mean
different.
winning the game doesn't mean you still play well. Look, Josh Allen put them in horrible situations and they won despite of him, not because of him. That's a difference.
No, Josh Allen made a lot of big throws in that Dolphins game. Name
Yeah,
one
and
big throw Justin Herbert made.
Big throw. Yeah, let me think.
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Justin Herbert did not lose them that game, but he also didn't do anything.
No, but you're
spectacular to win them.
putting him out of S tier because of that. But you're
Yes.
keeping Josh Allen in that for no
Oh,
reason.
nah.
When he had a butt fumble to the Vikings that lost them in overtime
dude.
and had an
Because
interception.
Jay
too.
Herb can
And
be
then-
the star of
and
the
then
next
he-
tier.
And then he threw another pick in that Dolphins game that they almost lost to, and had a fumble that was really bad too. Like he has turnovers at the worst times, and they win games not because of him, but despite of him.
Okay,
and if you're keeping Justin Herbert out of S tier, you got to take Josh Allen too. Simple.
Listen, but the
and
thing
Hurts
is,
too, because he fumbled that Super Bowl away from them.
okay, listen, that's just a mistake. Okay, that hurts one. That
You can't say
sack fumble, I think it was, or was it just a regular fumble?
Wait, who
I
butt
forget.
fumbled?
No, I believe in the Super
I
Bowl.
was talking about that
Jalen Hurts
Vikings
took a
game
bad
they
snap.
lost that was really close
Oh.
last year. That he had a butt fumble that turned into a 6-point game, took them to overtime, and they lost overtime.
Okay, like I understand that, but like statistics wise, Josh Allen also makes the most big time throws. You guys know what a big time throw is.
Don't act like we're children,
No,
bro.
I totally agree with you. Bone.
Listen,
I think Josh Allen.
Listen,
does make
although
big-time
he
throws.
throws a bunch of picks,
He makes big time throws.
he also makes the most big time throws in the league, more than Patrick Mahomes, more than Joe Burrow, more than these other S tier quarterbacks we're talking about, and more than Justin Herbert does.
Paul,
like Justin Herbert is really safe with the football,
quiet.
but sometimes he should take more risks.
was it just me or did Justin Herbert not make the playoffs last year?
What do you mean did not make?
He
What are
didn't.
you talking about?
No.
No, it's
No.
tripping.
No. The Raiders.
Okay,
the Raiders.
what are you-
No, they didn't make the playoffs.
That was
The
2
year
years
before,
ago,
you
bro.
talking about the year they
No,
lost?
when they were playing the
You talking
Raiders.
about-
If they would
yeah.
have tied, they would have
That
both
was
gone.
not
Bro,
last year.
also, you can't even say that game because you know that's Herbert's best game, and he carried that team when his
Okay,
receivers
but
got
at the end of
tired
the day,
on
his
routes.
team didn't make the playoffs.
At that, are you talking about his sophomore year? Are you kidding me? What are you talking
Okay,
about?
how far-
No, this is a stupid
All
point. What are you talking about?
Okay, last year, how far did Herbert get in the playoffs?
He got to he lost in the wild card.
Okay, to who?
Jacksonville.
To Jacksonville.
To Trevor Lawrence.
To Trevor Lawrence and who? Who's on that Jaguars team?
Are you actually?
Besides
Are you
Lawrence.
serious right now, Ubon? I mean, Noah. Are you actually being serious
Okay,
right now?
Herbert should be able to beat that team, no?
I think he should be if he's up by 28 points.
Yes, but that defense is really bad, though. That defense.
I understand that the
also-
defense is bad.
also,
But
they
hold on, let me finish. But listen,
going like that.
but listen, you
also-
should be able. But if you're an S tier QB, you should be able to still win the game if you give them plus 28 points.
No, but also
Exactly.
you remember all those big time calls that they got because Joey Bosa couldn't keep his emotions in check.
Listen,
When it was a field goal for 1 point, they got a conversion because of that, and they won off of a field goal. So if he didn't keep his motion in check, it goes to overtime, and they can still win the game.
Listen.
So that's just an example of how his defense and his teammates were putting him in bad situations for them not to succeed.
listen, I completely understand that. But at what point are we also just gonna give him some blame? Like
I'm not saying he's blameless, but you're trying to put 100% of blame when it should be at least 30.
No, I'm not
But like,
trying to
if it's
put
but
all the
with
blame on
Josh
him.
Allen, you're gonna be like, but they still won the game though. But like, no,
Listen, because
no,
that's important.
No, it doesn't-
Why are we talking about wins and losses don't
What's a
mean
loss?
anything?
But like, if you put the team in a bad situation, you don't deserve credit. Zach Wilson won 7 games last year, and is it because of Zach Wilson they won? No. So stop.
Wait, Loki, you ate with that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
You ate with that
That's-
one.
that's
Okay,
different.
let's move on.
Well, we still haven't agreed on a
Okay,
number two.
fine.
Because
Herbert,
we all had different
Okay.
teams.
Herbie can be in the S tier.
Okay.
But we're obviously not going to come up with a second
listen.
place because we all have a different guy. We think.
okay,
is-
so-
Herbert
so
can
we're
stay
at-
in the S
Okay,
tier,
we're
but
in
at the
A
bottom
tier
of the
now.
S.
Okay,
A tier.
fine.
Who's in the A tier?
A tier? Trevor Lawrence is number 1 in that.
I have to look up quarterbacks.
Actually, no. Lamar is number 1, then Trevor Lawrence.
Oh yeah, Lamar. I think Lamar's got to
Low
be number
key,
one.
Lamar should be an S. Actually,
No.
Why
No,
not?
not because
Not
he just
anymore.
didn't play in the playoffs. So I don't
think.
I don't
no.
really have
Listen,
a good
Mike, I
sample size where he actually played last year. So I'm gonna just put him in A. Where that's like he could be S tier. He probably is S tier, but A is good for now.
but isn't he literally the most winningest quarterback of all time? Who's
But-
with a minimum of 50 games?
But I think he only has like 1 playoff win right now.
I think.
But like, wins and losses-
but Justin Herbert literally doesn't even have a
Nah,
playoff
but
win.
like, actually,
Oh, come
that's true.
on, bro.
No,
You
I
gotta
said
stay
that's true.
consistent.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
okay,
true.
okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. I think Tua's definitely in the A tier with Trevor.
Yeah.
Tua. What about golf?
No.
No.
Okay, definitely Lamar.
I think Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I'd give Kirk.
Matthew Stafford when
Not
healthy.
Stafford.
Matthew Stafford is above Kirk Cousins
Exactly.
when healthy. I think
healthy.
Matt Stafford,
When
healthy Matt Stafford is above Tua too.
Yeah. And then Dak is below everybody, but still A tier.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Well,
100%.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Dak is even in the A tier.
I don't know, man. Dak's a weird one.
Dak, yeah, very weird. Because you can't say he's a bad quarterback.
I feel
but,
like Dak should be in B tier.
Honestly, I feel
Like
like
Dak shouldn't even be in
honestly,
A
I
tier.
feel like see the one I'm very confused on where to put is Brock Purdy because I genuinely don't know.
Bro,
Yeah, I still
genuinely-
don't know what to think about Brock Purdy either.
Brock
Because like,
Purdy is a game
his team is
manager,
good,
bro.
but like,
Like-
I don't really feel like he himself is the one that's shining. It's honestly like his pieces around him,
He
dude.
might be like early Brady.
We're like, oh, he's just like
Honestly,
like he's good, but like he's not like special.
Yeah.
And then he develops into something special.
Where,
I think we can still put Rodgers in A tier. No,
yeah.
yeah, we can.
Where do we put Deshaun Watson?
Below Kyler Murray.
How high do we put Kyler?
Okay.
All right, Deshaun's a weird
No,
one.
I think Kyler's an A-tier quarterback.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes, he
Not
is.
last year. Not
Stop
last
it.
year.
Last year,
I don't think he's proved enough. I don't think he's proved enough to be
Okay.
an A tier quarterback.
What do you mean?
Like his
Listen,
team,
You guys forget that two years ago, for the first like 8 games of the 2021 season, he was #1 in MVP.
We got 2 minutes until we probably should start packing on.
Okay, let's quick talk about next week. Week 3. All right, the big games are Chargers Vikings. Who do we got?
Vikings.
Whoever loses that game isn't making the playoffs.
Listen, the thing is,
Ooh.
if the Chargers lose,
I
I do think Brandon Staley gets fired.
You think?
I think it's the
Yes.
best thing
I don't
for
think
the
that early,
No,
though.
I think not this early, but definitely whatever they do, he's not staying. I think the best thing for the Chargers is to lose this game. Is to lose this game.
What?
I think
Me
The
too.
best thing for the Chargers
yes,
is to
because
lose?
I don't
Why?
think this game. I don't. If they make their playoffs, what are they gonna do? Lose. They're not gonna do anything.
So you
important
think
in
they
the
should
playoffs.
tank already?
I
And
think
it's
I don't
only
think they
2
should
weeks
tank.
in?
I just think
I disagree.
the best thing for the Chargers' future is to not have Brandon Staley as head coach, which they should have done this offseason. But for some reason, the head office didn't do that. So
I mean, I do think that their loss against the Dolphins was honestly because the Dolphins are just good.
Yeah,
the
it was
last
just-
week
it-
against the Titans, that should have been a win.
That
Didn't
was-
watch
that
the game,
should have been a
guys.
win.
Come on, guys.
we didn't
That
watch the
should've
game,
been a
so
win.
we don't know why they lost. But that's a very easy win for them. For
Yes,
that team,
the
that should be a
Chargers should have
very-
destroyed the Titans.
That's-
And Wong, you should know that.
You know that the Titans should not have won that game.
We have a very
But
good
I think
defense.
it's your coaching, which I assume is the reason y'all won.
We have talent, guys.
Mike Vrabel's that guy.
Derrick,
He is
it's
that
Derrick
guy.
Henry. That's it.
Derek Henry didn't even
Offensively-
do that much. It was
Traylon
Ryan
Burks, 3
Tannehill.
receptions for 76 yards.
No, it was a Ryan Tannehill bounce back game. I'm so serious. Okay.
Oh, we can talk about Tannehill in the F tier too.
He had no
D
F
tier. He's D
Stop
tier.
it.
D
No,
tier.
no.
D tier. But
D tier.
also, guess who else is on D tier?
Right below Baker Mayfield.
No, he's not.
He's
Yes,
right
he is.
on there with,
guys,
you know.
you guys literally.
I would rather have
okay,
Baker
but
Mayfield
you guys
on my
literally
team.
don't
Andy
watch him
Dalton.
play, guys.
I literally okay.
He's on the same tier as like
No, he's
That's like
no,
Zach
no,
Wilson.
he's on the same tier as Mac Jones and like
no.
Jimmy
No, it's not.
Garoppolo.
No, it's
No.
not.
Yes,
No,
he
no,
is.
no, no.
Yes, he is.
I would rather have Mac
Or
Jones.
yeah, maybe Jimmy G, but Mac
Yeah, you-
Jones I
Jimmy-
think
I
is
mean,
still a tier above that.
Nothing to be proud of.
Yeah.
Nothing. to be
Where's
proud of.
Jordan Love, guys?
He's
Where
too
do we put
unproven.
him?
We're not ranking rookies.
Really now?
Yeah,
Okay, I see how.
Okay.
it is. He's not a rookie. This is year what 4?
yeah, but like, how many games have you started for?
And
Exactly.
and why is that?
What do you mean, why is that? Because he was sitting behind a Hall of Fame quarterback. You really thought that point was good?
All right, y'all. This has been a great episode on Losers Lounge. Stay tuned for our social media. We've got TikTok at L Lounge Podcast, and we also have Instagram
YouTube
in the
too.
works, and YouTube.
And Spotify.
Unfortunately, we do not have a video
Yeah,
for this
and
episode,
Spotify.
but for next, yeah, also Spotify. But for next episodes, we'll have YouTube videos.
Yeah, play the outro music.
No,
It's not gonna be that.
Listen,
Y'all, it has been a great episode on Losers
it
Lounge.
should not.
No,
be.
turn my mic back on.
It has been a great episode, guys.
No, stop it. No, that's not.
And we will see you
playing
guys.
that out.
I'm muting his
No,
mic.
no,
I'm
don't
muting-
turn that off. Stop.
Never
No,
back
no way.
down. Never give
No,
up.
of course the
We'll
Dick
see you
30 bit will
guys
do that.
later.
Are you serious?